Folks, there is an amazing channel called Minority Mindset, Jaspreet Singh. And something I've started to adopt is watching more and more of his videos. We're going to react to him talking about market crashes, making millionaires, and price declines leading to opportunity in housing. And of course, I couldn't do this without my partner in crime, Mr. Millennial Mike. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. And I'm more of an editor in crime, if we're being honest. So, what happens in this segment is people watch videos that they want Mike to react to. There's a lot of short form content out there that's taking the internet by storm: TikTok, Instagram Reels, and now YouTube Shorts. And so, what happens is sometimes people who are part of a longer conversation get 10 to 15, 30 seconds of what they said clipped down, and maybe it makes them look bad. We feel bad for those guys, but we react to it. And sometimes maybe it makes them look good. Sometimes maybe they just have weird opinions. So whatever it is, if you're watching something out there and you want Mike's opinion on if they're right, wrong, or whatever it is, send it to me, send it to him, and we will get it uploaded. So we're going to start with somebody very popular. That's Minority Mindset. And we're going to start with him talking about housing prices falling. Mike, you ready?
Absolutely.
Home prices have begun to fall, but what's even more interesting than home prices falling is the speed at which home prices are falling, because month over month, home prices have been falling faster and faster. The reason why home prices are falling is pretty obvious. People can't afford to pay high prices and pay high interest rates at the same time.
So, Mike, I want to talk to you and I want to ask you a question because I'm seeing this train of thought spoken about across YouTube channels left and right. And that is, hey, we're actually falling even faster than '07 and '08. And that's complete evidence that this is going to be a way worse housing price crash. Can you talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, so numerically speaking, again, one of the things I love about this channel is we bring on content creators or knowledge experts. One of them is Lance Lambert, who's an editor at Fortune, who is all things housing. So we had this conversation, I think, about a month ago. And most people use Case Shiller. So Case Shiller, I think it was the July to August, it might have been the August to September market, fell 2.2% month on month, which is larger than any month during the Great Recession. So that is a factually correct statement.
Mm-hmm.
It also is factually correct to say the market continued down. What is now factually wrong, and I'm sure this video that Jaspreet put this out there before this was true, so I'm not pointing fingers, is in the latest Case Shiller report, we are starting to see housing drops slow down. And it's actually 3 months in a row, the drops have been slower. So this is also what I've been calling for is kind of a bottoming process. We have seen the air taken out of the market. We've seen the iBuyers become iSellers, who again distorted the market on the up and the down.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we've seen transactions go from 6.5 to 4 million, I believe a lot of the price decline is out of the market. And it's also important to remember these are month on month. Something also to remember is the Great Recession had month-on-month declines. I believe it was 37 months in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe that will happen this time. So is it faster? Yes. Is this a sign that it would be worse than the Great Recession? Absolutely not. The Great Recession was a death by 1,000 cuts, because what people don't remember is it was the underlying structure of the mortgages where you could almost pick the month somebody would stop paying,
Mm-hmm.
because that's when their interest, like if you have a loan that you're paying 1.9% on and month 25 comes and that 1.9% jumps to 9.9%,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in a recession and this and that, you're comfortable at 1.9. You're not comfortable at 9.9. So again, what a lot of people don't realize was the death by 1,000 cuts, which was the 50% of loans originated in '06 were adjustable rate mortgages. That was the cascading domino after domino after domino after domino that was last time. So is it factually correct it was faster? Yes. Is it a sign that it's going to be worse than '06, '07? Not even close.
Right. Yeah. One of the interesting things too, when you said being able to predict almost to the month, for those out there who've watched The Big Short, the character in that, who's a real person, obviously Michael Burry, he was famous for saying Q2 of 2007 is when we're going to see all the pain occur. And that's why he was willing to go and make all of these bets. He put money forward and he was like, this is when it's going to happen. And he was proven right. But that doesn't seem to be the case this time. We seem to have crash bros who just keep saying, 2 to 3 months in the future. And they just say
it's always 6 months. It's always 6 months. 6 more months. 6 more months. 6 more months. I mean, geez, why would people listen to this stuff?
Okay. We got another video from Jaspreet saying, and this one is, okay, well, if a market crash happens, is it an opportunity? So let's take a look at what he has to say.
Market crashes make more millionaires than any other time. You see more millionaires come out of recessions than any other time, because that is when you can come in, if you have cash and you are financially educated, you can come in, buy assets for pennies on the dollar, and then just ride the market up.
All right, Mike, tell us a little bit more. What are the opportunities going to be like if we do have a recession, or if a crash did happen? What's going to happen?
Yeah, so first and foremost, this is why I follow Jaspreet. This is why I consume his content. I can't say every day, but certainly every week, because he is trying. I really get the feeling that Jaspreet is trying to help people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm one of his loyal followers. I agree with them. Now, there's a couple, like, I don't know if that's true. Like, more millionaires are created in a recession. That sounds like a number that's probably hard to prove. In fact, I would think more millionaires are created in a bull market. I mean, statistically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
That all said, I don't want to get tied in knots on that statement. I want to focus on the fact that if you have been doing what we have been talking about on this channel, one rental at a time, stacking cash, learning your market, you have seen me act like Jaspreet said, right? You can go back 3 years ago, and I flipped 56 properties, made money on every deal. Then I stopped for a year because the market got stupid. What did I do that year? Well, I got all my apartments on 30-year money. I did a couple of cash out refis to stack cash. I raised rents. I got operationally sound. I bought a couple of units, like I bought a duplex, and I bought some other stuff for my rentals.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do once 87% of the people thought that the market was horrible to buy? I started buying. I got 2 deals, 30% under market. One of them's in escrow to sell already. I'll make 30% plus on my money just to prove these crash bros wrong.
Right.
And so I think recessions, and especially this one's going to be really awesome, because I think it'll be 12 to 24 months, but shallow. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be this epic 5% down, unemployment to 12%, horrible environment where you don't know what's going on. This is just going to be a rolling recession, lots of stress, lots of fear, lots of pain, lots of opportunity. I have a shirt that says Tree of Fear, Forest of Opportunity. Mm-hmm. Lots of people are going to be dragged to the Tree of Fear. What I think Jaspreet is trying to do is get people to back up and see the Forest of Opportunity.
Right.
And I couldn't agree more. There's, and I don't care what you study. Obviously, I'm a rental guy. Single families for most people. If it's apartments, fine. If it's crypto, fine. If it's stocks, fine. If it's index, I don't care. Gold, I don't care what it is. In an environment where people are afraid, people sell assets to raise cash. There are so many billionaires that are stuck right now because they're illiquid. There are people selling portfolios of high-end real estate for 80 cents on the dollar because they need cash. We already are seeing Rolex watches. We joked about this earlier, going down 25% and going further because people need cash. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you want to buy. I like to buy when I can get a deal. And I'm going shopping. I mean, people are going to document. I'm documenting on my channel, and just, I am who I am. I will be shopping, and I hope to buy the biggest asset I've ever bought. I like to fish where there's pain. So what's something else I'm doing? Because of this recession, I'm going shopping in the luxury market. I have never owned a luxury rental. In fact, until 6 months ago, I never thought I would. I thought it was crazy. Why the hell would anybody own a luxury rental? Well, I'm going to see if I can make one work because of this unique crash in luxury real estate. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm going to go shopping where there's pain. So that's what I'm doing, just like Jaspreet says.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting concept. You know, I was talking with my little brother, Sam, who's 28 years old, same age as me, is when I got started with my first house hack. He lives in North Dakota still. And I'm talking to him about getting his first house hack, a duplex. He's like, wasn't it a terrible time to buy? I was like, that's what everybody thinks. And guess what? If all the competition is gone, you get to be spoiled and get what you want. So just like I say about real estate, and I've been saying this for a while now, in any market across the country, there's people who are investing successfully and people who are not investing successfully. Find the ones who are doing it right and copy them. But just like any geographical location, at any temporal location, any time in the market, there are people investing successfully and people not investing successfully. So find the ones who are doing it right and copy their strategies in order to be successful. That was everything we had from Minority Mindset, Jaspreet Singh, but we do have another video from Valuetainment coming up. So Mike, we'll see you in the next one.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.